The Lehigh Valley Trail is part of a growing system of rail trails in western New York. The entire length of the finished trail is 16.4 miles, stretching from the towns of Scottsville and Victor. We started our ride at the western trailhead just south of Scottsville. The trail is sometimes called the Black Diamond Trail, which comes from the Lehigh Valley Railroad's nickname, the Route of the Black Diamond. After the trail intersected with the Genesee Valley Greenway, we crossed over the Genesee River on the Wadsworth Trestle Bridge. The bridge was once 3,000 feet long, but now the only section that remains is the one that crosses over the river. After crossing over the Honeyoy Creek, we arrived in the charming little town of Rush. In addition to having a few places to eat, riders can take a break at the Veterans Memorial Park, where there is a gazebo and a viewing platform above the creek. The village once had a train depot and a mill along the banks of the Honeyoy Creek, but only the mill dam exists today. We continued riding along the tree-lined trail to the Rochester Junction trailhead north of Honeoye Falls. The trailhead here has parking areas, bathrooms, and water fountains. In addition, there are remnants of the railroad and a replica freight house for visitors to explore. Just a little further past Rochester Junction we passed by the connectors for the northern extension of the Lehigh Valley Trail and the trail through the Great Bend Nature Preserve, seen here on the right. We decided to turn around when we reached the intersection with Quaker Meeting House Road due to the intense heat. We had ridden about half of the trail when we turned around. On the return you can see the connector for the northern extension of the trail here on the right, before arriving back in Rochester Junction. There was one small section of the trail that is on road until you cross under the I-390 bridge. It wasn't heavily trafficked and didn't take us long to connect back on the trail. You can see in the video that some sections of the trail are quite narrow. There were also sections where the trail was filled in with ground asphalt, making it very bumpy. We rode along the grass at the edge of the trail in those sections. And there were a couple of soft spots in the gravel as well. If the weather had been cooler we might have completed the trail. Because we didn't, we can't really comment on the trail conditions in the eastern half. After crossing back over the Genesee River we arrived again at the intersection with the Genesee Valley Greenway. It was tempting to ride on that trail because it looked to be in better condition than the Lehigh Valley Trail at this end, but we were hot and tired, so we returned to our truck. We'll have to save that trail for another trip. Thanks for riding along with us, and remember to enjoy the view wherever you are.